Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails through Daybreak, where we just had a boss fight with a kid with a sniper rifle that can ricochet or something.
Activating skill.
Now, return to dust from whence you came. Bring forth eternal serenity to a world stained with vice. Niflheim!
Boost gauge limit raised.
Chance! Think fast! Take this! Take him down, Celise!
You know, you're just like right? Gotcha!
Maybe.
You'll be sorry! Your turn!
I've got this!
Initiating drive.
We go!
There!
Thanks, pal. There's nowhere to run! Luka, integra! Go! Feel!
I'll make him eat dirt.
Make it count!
Activating skill.
Go to hell!
It's time!
Boost level maximum. Give him hell!
I owe you one. Got something for you. Neon bullet! Bring it on! There!
Our chance!
Now's your chance to boost.
Not too late to throw in the towel.
Displaying enemy stats.
What throwing the towel mean? Lying down to die? No chance.
Energy output.
Initializing drive. There!
Your next Elysian.
Dance for me, why don't you?
You will regret that.
Boost level maximum. We'll make mincemeat out of them.
Keep your guard up.
Activating skill.
A bloody death is written in your future! Then!
Initiating drive. Energy output at full throttle.
Transmitting code. Activate!
There!
Thanks.
Appreciate it. I'll make him eat dirt.
Not too late to throw in the
Too slow!
Give him hell, Master's Pet.
Here's a little more.
There's nowhere to run! Luka, integra! Stop! Pull out all the stops!
Activating
skill.
Gotcha!
Our chance! Output maximized. There!
Your next Elysian!
Dance for me, why don't you?
No.
That's far enough!
Initiating drive.
Right there!
There!
I owe you one. It's time.
Keep your guard up.
Goddess.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Over here! All for you!
Go, Leon.
That's far enough!
Initiating drive.
It's time. Goddess.
Give him your all.
There's nowhere to run. Luka Integra.
There! I'm going!
Now's your chance to boost.
Now,
Initializing drive.
my turn. Goddess. Felice!
Let's do this. Hogan Orsha.
There!
This is great.
Here goes.
There. Go, Leon.
Dance for me, why don't you?
That's far enough!
Initiating
There.
drive.
Thanks, pal. It's time.
There's nowhere to run. Luka Integra.
You'll pay for that.
Give him your all. There. Now's our time to shine. There.
It's time.
Gotcha.
Our chance!
Now's your chance to boost.
Dance.
Stay strong!
You have my thanks.
Let's go.
Right there! It's time.
Give him
Level
hell.
maximum.
Go, Leon.
Here goes.
Full boost. Go all out. Activating skill.
Come on.
Holy shit, are you for real?
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
We go!
Our chance!
Initiating drive. Activating skill. Gotcha.
There!
There's nowhere to run. Luka Integra.
You're freaking dead.
Right there!
Your next Elysian.
Dance for me, why don't you? Take that.
It's time. Now, shall I pull out all the stops?
Not too late to throw in the towel.
There!
Got something for you. See on foot.
You will regret that.
Make it count!
Activating drive. Initiating drive. Full boost. Go all out.
Here goes. It's go time.
You know, you're just wasting your time, right?
Activating skill.
Not getting away. Blast off!
No, I'm wasting your time.
There!
I owe you one.
Let's go!
You know, you're just wasting your time, right?
Got it. Give me strength. Go, Leon.
There's nowhere to run.
You will regret that.
Get wrecked.
There.
Felice.
I'm going!
Initiating drive.
Too slow.
Give him hell, Arkride. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
Over here. Oh,
There's nowhere to run. Luka Integra. Stop.
Activating skill. Gotcha.
Yeah. There's nowhere to run.
Our chance!
Activating skill. Gotcha. Now's our time to shine.
Right there. Okay, bored now. Let's call it here.
that's how it goes.
Bored, huh? Great.
Now, Catra.
On it!
Is that all you... Oh, crap!
Target recovered.
Yeah? Not for long, it isn't.
Fun time's over, you little punk.
Aw, man. Game, set, and match, huh? Whatever. We'll stop here and call it a day.
Ix, right? The core to this Genesis. It's with that thing that's been terrorizing Edith, ain't it?
Yeesh, way to put me on the spot. Can't let your guard down around a Spriggan for a second, huh? Suss out any more and it might louse up the plan. Anyway, I did what I came to do, so time to hit the road.
Hey, get back here!
He's gone. For a boy so young, his prowess is nothing to scoff at.
Gotta wonder what the deal is with him and that power he's got. But let's put a pin in that. There's someone else we need to take care of right now.
Yeah. That shot hit right where it counts. Not sure there's much we can do to save him.
Stay with us, Mr. Glasgow. Help is on the way. You just need to hang in there a little longer.
This can't be how it ends.
I'm sorry. I know how badly you wanted to see your family.
Don't think twice about it. I'm just glad I could pass that fragment along. That's one less weight on my chest. Tarja. Luka. Rest easy. You're safe now. So, be happy. That's all I could ever ask.
Robin Glasgow, may Adius see thee to thy rest.
May thy sins be forgiven, and thy peace everlasting.
Afterwards, one of the group reached out to the police and Bracer Guild, who returned to Glasgow's remains upon their arrival. Discovered among his belongings was a ledger with detailed records of Almata's financial dealings. This proved to be a major breakthrough in shedding more light on their operations. Despite all the bumps along the way, Director Gotti and Director Lamb's collaborative film completed principal photography in Messeldom. Zacked Arms, by contrast, was subjected to a compulsory investigation, forcing the company to withdraw from the Republic. Although a number of their employees did manage to evade the authorities, the port city was finally at peace once more. Meanwhile, Vaughn and company, having left the rest of the cleanup to the police and guild, decided to close out one final 4SPG. And so, in a small village just short ways away from town, they delivered Glasgow's last words to his family.
Yes, all is proceeding smoothly. However, I suspect that the boy in my report has ties to the man in question. It is imperative that we keep him and the Beast of Crimson under surveillance.
That was more of a blast than I thought! Sure, there were some hiccups, but it wasn't too shabby for my first job. Look, I get it already. Don't sweat it. The fuse is lit and the party's just begun. It's on us to pump things up, Yorda.
Collected Genesis 7 and a little bit. $6,000 has been placed in your account as a reward for completing the Almata's Legacy 4SPG request.
Gotta keep this up. That's just about perfect.
I give thanks to Adios for this blessing.
This time Dominion Leon's stats have risen thanks to being Employee of the Month. Another one we haven't employed. The Girl from Paradise has been added to the archive. Oh god. This is not a pretty story. Watch it.
The Girl from Paradise.
Welcome to paradise.
This was paradise, and within paradise lived a little girl, as well as other children around her age. The other children were always toiling away at their work, yet the girl was never asked to do anything at all.
Let me give you a useful tip. Always be sure to say, "It would be my pleasure."
Saying sorry just makes them want to hurt you more.
They taught her all she needed to know about their work, but she knew she would never have to apply the knowledge given to her.
So don't worry about me. You just focus on being happy like you always are.
You're our princess, and you're really, really important to us.
We're all here to protect you, and that's why we make it so you don't need to see a thing.
But over time, the children began to disappear, one after another after another. In the end, the only other remaining child also disappeared, and the girl had to go to work for the very first time.
You've been nominated. Just do what you usually do.
What I usually do? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me!
They made the girl drink the water of life, like they did with all the other children before her.
What's happening?
What are you going to be today? A sweet doll? A cool boy? Come on over here.
It would be my pleasure.
That was the girl's response, a response that had become routine. That was paradise.
All of them have gone.
Chaos and Harrier, so Langport and Academy Days with his Agnes. So this is with Ferry and Aaron, and this is Agnes, Swin and Nadia. Let's continue with one. Would be an awkward place to end the episode. of March. 2:20 p.m. Langport, the dazzling city. Eastern Quarter, First Ward. Schick.
Moves were insane!
Ashenlu?
What a show. Their styles of dancing couldn't be more different, yet they blended together so perfectly.
Can't deny it. Those two are always butting heads, but they make for a hell of a team.
I'll call in some backup and prepare your compensation. In return, we'll expect you to dazzle us with a job well done.
And I'll deliver. And once that's all said and done, we can finally get down to brass tacks.
After concluding their business in Macedon, Van received a call from Swin, Nadia and Elaine. They informed him of their encounter with a red fairy in the mass-produced Demi-Grendels, and about a clue pertinent to Arkwright Solutions' investigation. Meanwhile, Van's group went to the empty home of Robin Glasgow and gave his office a once-over. the mysterious X had not paid it a visit. It was there that they found a lead, pointing them to the location of the next piece of the 8th Genesis. Langport, the dazzling city. Van also received a call from Ferry. She was returning from her stay in the Kruger village and was ready to get back into action. Katva and Judith stayed behind to deal with the aftermath in Messeldam, and Van left to rendezvous with Ferry and Aaron in Langport. Other end of the country? He traveled by car for half a day to reach his destination. What awaited Van, who had arrived a day later than Ferry, was a situation more disquieting than he ever could have imagined. Yesterday, 9:02 p.m. Ferry answered yet.
Van, Aaron! It's so good to see you guys again! It feels like it's been forever since we last met up.
Aaron Way?
2 months isn't that long. It feels like it was just yesterday that we were kicking back and shooting the shit. But, time's done a number on you, old fart. You look like you just walked out of a museum display.
Oh, shut the hell up. Say crap like that again and I'm leaving your ass here when we're done.
No, anything but that. He's been causing nothing but trouble since he came back. If only he were more like Fairy. She's so well behaved.
Oh yeah, you were playing the role of priestess in the New Year's festival. Heard you pulled it off without a hitch.
Uh-huh. My role was to sing the Song of Flames and perform a dance that's been passed down in our village for generations. They haven't had a substitute in a long while, so it took me longer than I thought it would. I really wish I could have helped you guys out in the capital and Messeldam.
Nah, don't worry about it. We all managed just fine.
Can't believe they chose you for such an important role after your pops disowned you.
Yeah, I can't say I wasn't a little caught off guard. I'm still not sure why they didn't go with Qasim, to be honest.
Guess they could have chosen a male priest. They've done that in the past, yeah?
Well, priestess or no, you'll always be a shrimpy-ass small fry to me, small fry.
And you'll always be a big, immature man-baby to me.
I dare you to say that again!
I'll say it as many times as you like, man-baby.
Pipe down, children. You're gonna give the old boozer a migraine if you keep that up.
Jack Trevor. And Hal Coleman.
Too late. I got one coming on.
Good goddess, Jack. How many bottles have you downed already? I've told you over and over we shouldn't do our intel gathering at a bar, and this is why!
But that's what a bar's for. You wine and dine and booze and schmooze.
Alright, let's get down to business. What's going on with Hayue? Just before I left, I heard they ran into some trouble internally, with the conflicts being ongoing. Here's the story. It all started with the fall of a Life family at the end of last year. Their unauthorized involvement in Rassian's death game and their affiliation with Almata had been brought to light. Zhao gathered evidence of their malfeasance and presented it to the council, and as a result the Life family elder lost his seat. But after that, a portion of the Life family members, whose whereabouts we were investigating, started an uprising. Around the end of the Lunar New Year, they started attacking people associated with Hayue. At first they made each incident look like an accident, but they've been, well, let's say, less and less subtle as time's gone on. You'd have to be a freaking loon to pick a fight with Hayue. Most people in the Eastern Quarter are smarter than that. But there's a lot of idiots in the world. Those Armata assholes dump as outsiders who can't take a hint. And I guess now some members of Hayue have joined the list. Knew the Life family had been vying for power, but I didn't think they'd have the stone to start a whole ass rebellion. Well, they were the second most influential family in the council before all this. And ever since their downfall, there's been a growing sense of discontent toward the head family, the Luz. But things could be worse. We're counting our blessings that the Life family's foremost fighter hasn't joined in. Foremost fighter? I've only heard rumors about the guy. He almost never shows his face in public. He didn't join the uprising? Nope, if anything, he's been working against it. He keeps a lot of the Life family's more rambunctious men in line after it fell. Thanks to his efforts, the uprising's headcount is thin. That said, they've still been able to take advantage of the unfolding turmoil in the criminal underworld. Ever since Marta went under, Baba and Zhao have been working non-stop to fix the damage. Ye hasn't been able to do much since he's been under the weather since the start of the year. For real? Even I heard about that. Makes sense though, if word of that got out it could create a lot of confusion, especially in the middle of a Life family revolt. Yeah, that's why there's a gag order in place within Heiyu as well. He's pretty old, so I'm a little worried about him. In any case, someone's gotta take on their 4SPG, and the person who's taking it on is... me, of course. Don't get the wrong idea, I'm not doing this to get in your good books, and I'm still got no intention of joining your ranks. I just want to put the fear of Adios in those shit for brains, so they leave my town the hell alone. Right, I figured as much. But about sums up our situation. What do you think, Van? Are you willing to help us? Don't think I got much choice considering my assistant already accepted. As payment, I want you guys to let me use your information network. There's something I'm looking for, and I don't want to comp every regular of the city. I'm gonna need access to it. When it's settled, once we resolve this, we can all walk away happy. Thank you. All of you.
Okay then, let's get this party started. Been a while since Small Fry and I took on some 4SPGs, but we're gonna bring the house down all the same.
But we want to keep the house standing. March 5th, 2:50 p.m. Eastern Quarter, 2nd Ward.
So this is the second ward? It feels a bit different from the first.
We never did drop by this place on our last trip, did we? It's got an old-timey feel to it compared to the Liu family's turf. Now that I think about it, it's kind of like the old town of the Eastern Quarter. I dropped by this place a couple of times back when I was still green. By the way, why'd you lie back there in the bar?
The hell do you mean? And what's with that shit-eating grin?
Ashin spilled the beans just before we left. You said it's been a while since you took on some 4SPGs. But she said that every year, you and your friends would help the townspeople with their issues around the Lunar New Year. Except this year, you spread word that a fixer was in town, gathered requests from the bulletin board, and took them all on. You've been a 4SPG resolving machine.
They weren't called 4SPGs, they were just normal-ass requests. And I only did it that way because it was more efficient.
Is Longport's little prodigy getting embarrassed? Even you have a cute side.
Don't you freaking dare! Damn it, Ashin. That girl needs to learn when to keep her damn trap shut.
Alright, I'll pump the brakes. If Jack's intel is on the mark, they should be hiding somewhere around here.
Yeah, the remnants of the Lai family have been seen coming and going from this place. I'm also keeping my eye out for a cowardly bastard who was spying on Ashin at the theater. He's also been seen around this area, according to Sid. Once we put that shard search function to work, their hideout will be as good as found. I know our main goal is to find the next piece of the 8th Genesis. But we can have a little fun before then. Let's bust some heads and kick some traitor ass. Just don't get too cocky out there, alright?
Funny. I was just about to tell you the same thing.
Great minds think alike.
Act 2A, Chaos in Heiyu.
I see footprints.
Jackpot.
The board has its charms too.
I bet I can catch a big one here. I bet I can catch a big one here.
Let's do this thing. There! That's it!
So...
Nice, I got one.
A noble cop.
Welcome to Life Fondian.
Let's do this thing. Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Just one more quick.
Märchengartenportal?
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
I'm getting a reading. You should investigate the area.
Ah, there's the checkmark. The trail and sea, this must be the place. Wow, it's gigantic. It was a high-class restaurant run by the Life family. It used to be a brothel before they remodeled it. What was once a respectable establishment is now a den of feral rats. And so we're going to be ambushing it. By the way, what's a brothel? Oh, it's a place that serves chicken broth? You poor innocent creature. I'll let you take this one, Chief. Oh no, you ain't passing the buck on this, you ass. You're the playboy here. Huh? Anyway, you two know the plan, right? Yep, we charge them from the front and rearrange their faces into ones only a mother could love. If Hero carried out a full frontal assault, these rats would have shat their pants and scurried away in a flash. But the chances of them doing that with us three are slim to none. Right, from all we heard, I don't think they'll give us much trouble, and technically speaking, small numbers work well in confined indoor spaces. I also won't be expecting an attack midday. We'll catch them by surprise for sure. Too sure fired up about this, huh? Well, I guess the sooner we get this done, the better. We go in as soon as we're all ready. Hold off. Good. I think for the remaining episode we take a look around and start the infiltration next time. Hello, Lyrae. Taiwan restaurant has been shut down for nearly 3 months now. Not stopped from me or anything, but I wonder I'm just starting to miss it. Oh well, maybe I start a hobby or something to get me out of this funk. The restaurant isn't open right now, but I usually work there as hostess. Honestly, it's been quite lucrative for me. Why don't you swing by when we're open again? I promise it'll be lots of fun.
Did you hear about that hay you miss?
Let's see what we got.
Where did all the lie people go? Grandma seems real worried about it. Everyone says they're super scary, but they don't bother me even a little. There's actually some really nice people in the Lie family. One of them even gave me a moon cake when we went moon gazing. I never thought I'd see the Lie family reduced to this. When I first heard the news, I could barely believe it. I know they've done plenty to bring this upon themselves, but the fact of the matter is that they were the second ward's protectors. There's no telling what will become of the second ward now. I'm not long for this world, but I can't help being concerned for my grandchild's generation. Well, if it isn't Heron. I've heard you've been getting around town lately. And now we're on our turf. You even brought some new faces along. Wait, aren't you those people from the rumors? You know them, Aaron? Yeah, they're just some gang from the Second Ward. We've butted heads a few times in the past. Actually, weren't you guys acting all buddy-buddy with a live family recently? Got anything to say about what we're doing? No, not really. I mean, we're kind of at a loss about it all. Never expected them to fall so far. Yeah, it sucks to see you strutting around in our territory, but there's no sense in starting a fight we can't finish. After all, we're kind of in the same boat. Damn, you guys are some real sad sacks now. Hey, we're just trying to be realistic about things, alright? Doesn't mean we can't still beat you into the dirt. Seems like we know when to take a backseat. I know there's all this talk of territory, meeting with the elders and whatnot, and not to mention all the fighting. But at the end of the day, we all share the same connections, don't we? That's why we're able to get along so well. We shouldn't let conflict get in the way of camaraderie.
Alrighty.
We were pretty bummed to hear about the Live family's betrayal, especially after how much they did for us. Knowing that so many people we hung out with were responsible for putting Langport through hell, this sucks. Aaron, I know you don't owe us anything, but we'd be really grateful if you'd help put an end to this mess. I know we've had a few run-ins with Aaron and his boys in the past, but it's all water under the bridge for us. Hell, we've even gone drinking together recently. I mean, in the end of the day, we're all just a bunch of punks, aren't we? Yeah, we get along better than you'd think.
Just one more quick shot. Just one more.
What's the matter? You looking for something? Well, after souvenirs, you're out of luck. We're not that kind of business. All I sell here is cigarettes. Well, actually, I sell a few Eastern style smoking pipes too. Also, that's what they look like. They're pretty different from the hookahs I saw in Eartham. Sure, they fall out of fashion in recent years, but you see some old guys puffing on them from time to time. Now that you mention it, I think I remember seeing Yen use one. Well, I can't sell things just to anybody, but it's nice to know you're interested. I think I have some other knickknacks around though. Why don't you take a look around? You don't see too many people smoking from Eastern style pipes these days, but I tell you, some people swear by them. We mostly sell to locals, but there's always a few tourists looking to buy because they're so unique. Anyway, feel free to look around.
Do me a favor and decide already.
A newspaper, a gift for Judith, and a mint cigarette. A mint flavored
Come back
candy.
whenever you like.
Let's see here. What did I need to pick up next?
Let's see what we got. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Isn't this...
This is the public bath Old Man Juan runs. I hear they put in a sauna recently. Want to try it out?
I don't want to try it. I must try it.
But they're closed right now, right? You guys here for baths too? That's too bad. They're apparently closed for the day. The old man that owns the place, well, a lot of things happened recently and he ended up throwing out his bag again. I guess as he's getting acupuncture right now. Maybe I'll stop by and check on him later.
You knew it was closed, didn't you, Aaron?
Eat shit, sucker!
Why are you like this? And here I thought I'd get to see what an Eastern bathhouse was like.
Holy cow! This food is amazing.
Tian Tian? Welcome to Live Fu Fandian. Come and order yourself something tasty. My sister's a first-class chef, and the food will knock your socks right off. Our meals may only cost a few mira, but the flavors are worth millions. Well, if it isn't the prodigy himself, hello there. I've heard you've been quite busy helping our town lately. Yeah, it's no big deal, but feel free to reach out if you need anything, alright? Do you know her, Aaron? A little, I guess. You see, this restaurant's pretty famous in this area. I only met Mei Shin after eating here a few times. She owns the place after all. Couldn't tell you anything else about her though. Life Fu Funyun. I remember seeing this place back when I was slumming it in Langport's boarding houses. Guess the old man that used to run it isn't around anymore. Must have passed it on to her. Well, in spite of everything that's going on with the Life family at the moment, we've made no changes to our restaurant hours. A friend of Aaron's, a friend of mine. Stop by any time. As you can see, our prices are fairly cheap. However, I'm confident you'll find my cooking as flavorful as all the others in town. Alright, whatever you like, satisfaction guaranteed.
What can I get for you? Thanks a bunch.
Second ward has its charms too.
You wouldn't happen to be the man people call the Prodigy, would you? Are you giving your fancy a tour? Most tourists seem to find the first ward more appealing, but it appears you're in the know. The second ward offers its own special charm. It feels lively and traditional, yet not overtly showy. It's why I love it so much. I have a habit of spending all my time here on my Langport visits.
Are those goldfish? There's so many!
For real. They look pretty damn good.
They're something of a good luck charm, so people like having them as pets. Personally, I prefer the kind of fish you can dine on.
Haha! Let's do this thing.
Nope, can't fish here. These goldfish of yours are quite the looker, young Fu. Didn't I hear something about you being awarded for them in a competition recently? Yes, I was. Can't take all the credit though. Your knowledge has helped me tremendously over the years. I couldn't have raised them into what they are without you. The ecology of wild carp, how to adapt their breeding trends, everything you've learned from fishing has aided me more than I can say. Oh hey, how's it going up? Didn't think I'd see you here. Well, if it isn't Van, I'm just here to catch up with an old acquaintance of mine. He's been researching goldfish that are native to the east. As you can tell, he's a fellow fish fanatic. Nice to meet you, I'm the owner of a shop here, name's Young Fu. Not only do we sell goldfish as pets, but we try and research selective crossbreeding patterns too. It's sort of a hobby of mine. We also sell some fishing gear, feel free to take a look around. Oh, they're like little flowers, and there's so many of them. Yeah, goldfish are typically bred for their looks. They've been doing it in the east since way back. Well, they are pretty easy to take care of, it's no wonder they're so popular. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around. Need to stock up on my fishing supplies after all. Of course, I should be able to teach you a few tips and tricks on angling too. I've learned more than my fair share from Arp, you know? You really ought to take a look at some of Young Fu's goldfish, he's quite proud of them, you know? He handpicks which one to breed for their colors. As a fisherman, I can't help but find it fascinating.
So...
The great thing about goldfish is that they're easy to take care of. It's also simple enough to breed new varieties of them. Still, you shouldn't take them for granted. There can be a lot of depth in raising the things. For example, let's say you want to pass on a certain pattern from one breed to the next. Well, depending on desired traits for the offspring, you...
What can I get for you?
Goldfish pattern pouch.
Hope it's to your satisfaction. What can I get for you? Hope it's to your satisfaction.
Well... Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot. Let's do this thing.
I knew I still have some dumplings.
This the Gekka School dojo?
Yep, that's the one. Used to come to this place once upon a time.
Huh, that's really cool. Do you think they'd let me spar someone if I asked?
Yeah, if you want to start a war.
I just harnessed my chi like so, and yeah, now get loads of benefits from training. Shaolin's always out there doing her best, so I need to make sure I'm strong enough to support her. Shaolin's always taken her role in the lineage of a Gekka school seriously. She puts it to good use in her bracer work as well. Can't even imagine how much it all weighs on her though. Well, as a friend, I'll do just about anything to support her, big or small.
What's more?
Nice to see you again, Aaron. It's been a while since you graced us with your presence, don't you think? I hear you've continued to improve your abilities, however. Even Shaolin has taken notice. Guess it's been a long time, huh? Good to see you, Master. Word of my exploits gets around fast. Didn't you say you were last here 6 years ago, Aaron? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkwright. I've heard a great deal about you. I see you've been taking care of my former pupil. It appears you've afforded him a great many opportunities for growth as well. Well, I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, he ain't my babysitter. I do what I want. Definitely been making use of all those techniques you taught me, though. Might even start to appreciate all the drilling you did. I see you're still as glib as ever. Well, just know I'll be watching to see how you do on the path you've chosen. Should you ever stray from the path, though, remember, you'll always have a place at our dojo. And if you'd like to own your abilities, feel free to visit us anytime. The Gekka school is known as the Eastern martial art with the most adherents in the Republic. We have dojos all across the country. In particular, our dojo is often considered the original Gekka dojo. However, that doesn't mean we're stuck in our ways. My only goal is to spread the Gekka principles and teachings to as many people as I can. And of course, to see that Gekka thrives in these modern times.
Well,
The ongoing battle between Lu and Lai, our dojo remains in a neutral position. However, we are unsure of how things will play out in the end. To ensure I do not falter, should the need arise for us to intervene, I must train to steady myself. Is this guy? Yeah, he's one of Heiyu's fighters. Doesn't belong to either the Lu or the Lai family though. A lot of guys from Heiyu train here actually. Kind of comes with the territory of being the original Gekka dojo. Good, but I think that was everyone in town. Next time we begin our attack and... What should we open, right? No. Guide? Oh, you guys out from out of town? What do you say to taking a trip to the second world's most interesting tourist spots? Think of a place like Langport's Old Town. You know, a long time ago, part of this place used to be our red light district. Compared to the first world, the old architecture gives it a different sort of charm. I personally recommend visiting the Taiwan restaurant. Can be a little expensive, but oh, right, I forgot they're closed for the moment. Well, not to worry, there's plenty of other cozy hole-in-the-wall types around. You're sure to find something you enjoy in no time. And how did I miss you two? Hey, catch anything good? They had an extra stock of spices at the store, so I got a few for free. Oh, nice! I bet they taste really good on the crayfish I caught. Alright, dinner's going to be great. And just when I was getting hungry too. You know, I'm kind of surprised you like stuff like this. I mean, it's not like you're poor or anything. Yeah, but doing stuff with you is always fun. Anyway, let's start cooking up those crayfish. So Jungen's an expert at catching bugs. You know, he's even been teaching me about which ones are alright to eat. My days are so much more fun with him around. Honestly, my family is kind of poor, so I don't have many toys to play with. But catching bugs and fish can be pretty exciting. And I even get a snack in the end. 2 birds with 1 stone. So long as I can make up my own fun, I'll never get bored. Good attitude. Anyway, but now for real, right? Yep. And the next time when we infiltrate the restaurant with a Lai family in it, please don't get lost.